Hello and welcome back to our channel. Today we are reviewing 3-in-1 educational game and toy, the Balance Frog. This is really a STEM toy which will help you develop math and spelling skills, improve communication and give your child a lot of fun. The toy is supposed to be given to the children ages 3+. However, our 2.5-year-old daughter is happily playing with the frog, although not completely as intended by the producer, but she is enjoying the toy as well. So this is what we have in the box. We have the Balance Frog, and this is the main part. We have those two sets of cards where the child can learn numbers. We have some letter cubes, 10 of them. We have those big numbers, and the bigger is the value of the number, the bigger is the mass of this number. So it is supposed to match the mass of several of these little froggies. And of course a user manual and some square numbers here. With the cards everything is quite clear. So there is, for example, a picture, a bird, and then several birds on the side with plus or minus sign and equal sign, which help your child learn maths. The other side of the card is also not empty, so there is another picture on different topic, and again, for example, 3 leaves times 3 leaves equals 9 leaves, so that the child learns how to multiply. Other cards are also quite standard, so it helps your child to count frogs, for example, 1, 2, 3, 4. And also on the other side there are 4 frogs, but already the number 6, and the child can write the answer, which helps him practice with math, but this is more useful for all the children, like maybe ages 4+ as the preschool preparation. Now about the letter cubes. So those letters can be put to special parts or special containers on the frog base, and then the child can make words. For example, A, for example, K, for example, H, and so on. So the maximum length word will contain 5 letters, but for the child who has just learned how to speak and is learning alphabet, this will be a nice length of the word, which can be pronounced easily. These cubes have different letters on all the sides, so despite there are only 10 cubes, all the letters of Latin alphabet are represented here. Now about these small square numbers and mathematical signs. So you can see here that there are plenty of small squares with numbers, which you can put on these places. For example, you put here 4, and then you choose any multiplication, like any mathematical sign. For example, times, then 7, then you can put equal, so equals, and then the result. How much will be 4 times 7? Obviously 28. So you put here 2 and 8. Like that, the child, having fun, can build some simple mathematical expressions and learn maths sooner than at school. And finally, the main feature of this frog toy, why we all love it, is because it can teach about numbers using the weights of the objects. These numbers, despite they are almost of equal size, they are different in their masses and weights. So the bigger is the number, the bigger is the mass, and it is supposed to equate the corresponding number of these wonderful froggies. Let's see how it works. So for example, now the scale is balancing, so everything seems to be equal. Then I'm putting here on one of the plates, let's say 3 frogs, and of course the frogs have some mass, and therefore the plate with 3 frogs is going down. Then I can choose a number, for example number 3, and I put it to the other side of this frog and the plates are again in balance. So this will tell your child that this symbol 3 corresponds to 3 little froggies. Isn't that nice? Now let's add, let's say, 2 more frogs to one of the plates. And oops, again the frogs are heavier than number 3. So number 3 is not enough. How many frogs are there? There are 5. So let's choose number 5 and put it here, and the froggies are again in balance. So like that, by experimenting, the child will quickly learn that those mathematical symbols correspond to the amount of frogs on the other side. The letters and frogs can be of course combined. For example, I want to add letter 3 to the frog's side, and this will equate with 3 frogs. So what do I need to do in order to make this equation hold? Well, I need to add 3 froggies to the other side. 1, 2, and 3. And you see that again the masses are equalized. So like that, it will probably help your child at school as well while learning the equations, because equations means something is equal to each other, and this is a wonderful way to physically show how equations work. Now about the price. That particular frog we managed to buy on Amazon about a month ago in November for $9.99. Now unfortunately that brand is not available. However, the comparable toy, which has all the same pieces, costs $18.99 on Amazon, which is still a very good price. For under $20, as you can see, you get the toy which helps your child learn maths, learn words, combine mathematical equations, and will last with the child, hopefully, if the child will not break it sooner, from the ages of 3 years old and up to maybe ages of 8. In case you don't have access to Amazon, you can find something similar on AliExpress for those who live in Asia, but delivery costs can be different depending on your country. The prices of the good itself vary from $3 to about $26. So will we recommend buying such toy? This is a definite yes. It's worth it. Please subscribe to our video not to miss any new detailed reviews of educational and STEM toys. See you back soon and have a happy new year.